Hello and welcome back to Kitting Up Kitten. My name is Sam and today I am working on Lighthouse Cottage. Let's go through some of the things that I'm using, but before we do that, welcome to my channel. If you are brand new, please do consider subscribing, and if you want to be notified of when I upload videos, hit that notification bell to let you know. If you're back, hi again. Welcome back. So yes, you are coming in mid-whip, purely because hubby's off work today, so he has gone to pick up our daughter up from school. So it's the first time I've had a chance to sit down quietly, which is nice, and I thought I'd come on and do a quick whip just to add to the ones that we've done. So what am I using? Okay, so I am using my C'est Plus Bellator pen, which I absolutely love. I love this shape, and we have a 7 placer, I think it is, and a single placer, both with double-sided taping. I am using one of the larger Admore Zest trays, as always. I am using one of the new cook pots, so I'm hoping that that's in range. I have now uploaded some cook pots onto the Etsy page. If you are waiting for one, please do take a look. This one I haven't put up because it's got a little bit of glitter sticking up, so I've kept it for me to use. So I'm using that, and I am using my 60 bottle storage case from Amazon, and I am using my pen pot to hold my canvas in place because I'm on the last 2 rows, and it's sort of a bit top heavy, so it keeps falling down. So yeah, I'm weighting it down using that. So welcome back. I'm going to go through some of the questions that we've got, but just to keep you updated, I haven't done a lot today, not gonna lie, and I have no idea why I just did that. But I came on mid whip because I've done a section on the owl this morning. It is a day off for me today. It's my last day off before I hit working for the weekend, so I'm at work tomorrow, which is Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So I thought I would spend today doing some bits that I wanted to do. So I've done a section on my owl. I have done a section on here today. This is now my second. But this evening I'll be working on the owl again, just because it's smaller and it's easier for me to take into the room with me. And I thought I'd come on and go over some questions that I've got. Not too many, because obviously I only did a whip yesterday, but I thought I'd come on anyway. And there is something that I do want to talk about. Get off. I have just loaded these tips up with double-sided tape, so it is very, very sticky. So if you see me struggling because the tape won't let go of the drills, that is why. But just got this nice section to do, and it's a nice blocky section, so it's easy for me to do while I'm talking, which is good. I hope you are all well. Got a beautiful day here today. I have been out this morning and trimmed down the little bushes that live near my front door, so gave them a bit of tidy up. And I cleaned off, we have 2 lots of garden furniture in our garden. We have a larger lounge set, which is down the bottom of the garden, which is near where our summer house will go. And then we have a little patio set, little bistro set down this end outside the sunroom. So I thought I would clean that off today, being as it was so nice, so that if we get any more nice mornings, I can sit out there in the morning, because I do like to sit outside. We have had the door open all day, so it's definitely warm enough for that. Pepper is loving it. She loves being outside. So spring is well and truly on the way. As you can see by my nails, I didn't show these yesterday. I gave them a quick spruce up, so I've gone for beautiful daisies, little daisy chains. because I was feeling the spring vibes. So I'm going to go straight into these questions, and then I can answer them as I'm going. Just because I might not get another whip done this week now. As you know, I'm at work and I've got nails to do tomorrow as well. So I might not get another chance. So first of all, okay, so Gwen Swanson, this is on the Aries unboxing. Hi Gwen. Hey there, thank you for showing this gorgeous painting. Oh, it is. It's beautiful. Sure wish it was still available. Just a quick suggestion, when you're showing the diamonds, could you put them closer to the camera? You were holding them rather low and they were hard to get a good look at. Thanks again, have a great day. Absolutely, I will. I kind of rush through the diamonds because I feel like, especially with Diamond Art Club, there are so many unboxings on YouTube and other people go through them minutely. You know, they read out all the numbers and everything and do each individual colour. But I am very aware that I'm not always the best at camera angles. So I absolutely will make sure that I take note of that for next time. Promise you, Gwen. But thank you for commenting. Thank you for the piece of advice. It is always welcome. Always. It's never a bad thing to give someone good feedback, is it? Really, that's how we improve. So I will definitely keep that in mind. Thank you very much for commenting. Catherine Blacharski, Whip and Dribble. Love it, lol. Checked out your Etsy shop and we'll keep track. Would like a cook pot or two when you get some more ready for sale. So I've put up, I think I've put up 10. I've put up 10 cook pots, and I've also put up 4 cook bowls, for want of a better word. So basically cook pots but with no lid on. So I've put 4 of those up today, and one of the dishes. I have done a resin pour this morning for another 3 cook pots and another dish, with some beautiful glitter that I got, which is very, very cute. I'm not going to say any more than that, but I will show them off on the next whip and ramble that I do, because it's very pretty glitter. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it comes out okay. So there's some more up now, Catherine, if you want to have a look. Carp DM does diamond painting. There is also a packing slip in the outer box that has a 15% code off. So this was on the Little Village from DAC that I unboxed. I didn't know that. I never look at the packing slip. Thank you very much for pointing that out. I'm going to have a look next time. Too late now. Threw it away. But I will definitely keep a lookout for that. Thank you. Darcy Foster, this was on yesterday's Whip and Ramble. I was born in August and I don't do well with 100 degrees every day. I too love spring, but I also love fall. Hate winter and summer. This was because I said that I knew lots of people that loved the season in which they were born. So I was born in April, and therefore spring is my favourite season. I guess maybe my view would change if the temperatures were higher. If I was in a country where spring was incredibly hot, I probably wouldn't like it as much, because I don't cope well with heat. Hate it. Hate too much heat. And I've been abroad, you know. I've been to Italy. I've been to Spain. I've been to Cyprus. And for those people that say, you know, it's a different kind of heat, no. It's just hot. It's not a different kind of, it's just bloody hot. And I'm not good in the heat. I'm very, very grumpy. So thank you for commenting. I do find it interesting. And I do find it interesting in which seasons people love. I think my next favourite season is probably autumn, just because of the colours. Love autumn colours. Not a big fan of summer. Or really winter at that point. For us in the UK, winter is very grey and wet and windy. So yeah, not my favourite. Not my favourite season, I have to say. Very, very, very sticky. Double-sided tape in here. It will ease off a little bit as I start working with it. So I don't tend to refill my pens very often, to be honest. I feel like I don't have to. But usually if I'm redoing one end, I'll do the other at the same time. Not just because on the multiplacer end, I sometimes end with a conveniently big enough amount to refill the small end as well. And if you saw my double twizzle just then, that was because I didn't realise that I only needed a couple of single ones there. So I went to do the multiplacer end and changed my mind. Thought I'd share, you know. Okay, Jeanette. Jeanette says, I would love to see Dancer next or Balloon Girl. They are both fan cells canvases. They're the only two fan cell canvases that I have left. Just in case you're wondering, this was on the which canvas should I work on next video. And Jeanette also says, let me just check I've got no more of those before I put them away. Jeanette also says the others, there is so many videos on here on YouTube already. Absolutely right. I know of at least 3 of Moon Goddess at the minute. So absolutely, get your point totally. So that's your vote put in for Dancer, and I must admit I do like the Dancer, so I'll give you 1 vote, Jeanette, 1 for Dancer, 1 for Balloon Girl, and I'll add them on for you. Besides that, I love your videos. Oh, thank you, it's nice to know, appreciate that. About the smacking noise, I've not noticed it at all. Sniffling makes me turn off the video, but the smacking does not bother me. And then in brackets she put, no, you do not sniffle, it is not a hint. And a smiley face. Okay, I'm glad I don't sniffle. I probably wouldn't notice if I did, to be fair. Like I said, I don't tend to watch much of my videos back. I tell you what I do, when I film, I sort of watch the beginning part just so that I can edit at the right point for when I come in. And if I've taken a pause or a break or whatever for whatever reason, I make sure that the joining of those sections is as smooth as I can get it, and that's it. I don't tend to watch the whole thing, so a lot of the time I'm not aware of things that I may or may not do in a video to be perfectly blunt, but I'm glad it doesn't bother you. I kind of wish I hadn't mentioned it, because you know, lots of people have said that they hadn't noticed. But I noticed. Same way that I use the word so a lot. I do that as well. I guess it's my filler word. Everybody has filler words that they use when they're taking the time to think as a pause in their speaking. And for lots of people, it'll be or okay. You know, for me, it is so. That is my filler word. You pick up on these things when you work in customer service, especially when you work on the phones. You pick up on what people's filler words are. So there you go. Nearly said it again. There we go. But I'm glad that it doesn't put you off, Jeanette. Thanks for that. Lois, I've just started using glue dots and love them. I also have double-sided tape on hand, and I'm wondering what the difference between them would be for use in the pen. Okay, glad you asked. Right, so I started using glue dots quite early on because I do not like wax. I don't like the way, I'm a hard presser. So it ends up squished all over my drills, and then it annoys me, and then it gets in between the drills and I can't get it out. So I didn't like it. So I very quickly switched to blue tack. I love using blue tack. It lasts a long time. But because sometimes, like now, I'm having an issue. Let me just dab that off a bit, see if that'll help. Hang on. There we go. Because sometimes, you know, especially when your whatever it is running out, I would go to pick a drill up and I wouldn't pick the drill up and I'd go like that on the canvas. If I used blue tack, the blue tack was then stuck to the canvas and it looks quite unsightly. It's quite difficult to cover up. So I got fed up with that pretty quickly. I can't remember where it was that I saw someone using glue dots. Cannot remember for the life of me. But I thought I'd try them, and the first couple of times I could not get the hang of it. Once I'd got the hang of it, it was a lot easier, but I find glue dots very fiddly. It might be because I'm a little bit older. It might be because I wear glasses and I don't see them as well, but I found them quite fiddly to load into the end of my pen. And sometimes I would put one in and no matter what I did, it would just keep coming out. And I'd squish it in and it'd keep coming out. And as I've said before, I am not the most patient person. And I very quickly get annoyed if something's not going my way. Don't hold it against me. Don't judge. And especially when it came then to multi-placing. When I started multi-placing, it was even more annoying. So it just took me ages. Although the glue dot lasted ages and ages, it would take me ages to load my pen up. And because I was struggling getting the glue dots to work as well in the multi-placer, I was then reverting back to using blue tack or wax in my multi-placer. And somebody, I mentioned this on one of my whips, and somebody, I can't remember who it was, so if it was you, I apologise, but somebody said, how about have you tried using double-sided tape in your multi-placer? It works better. And what I found is using double-sided tape for me is actually quicker. It's much easier to load my pen up and go. So what I do, I usually fill them at the same time. So if I'm replacing my multi-placer, I will cut a strip off. I attach one end of that sticky tape here, and then I peel the paper off and then I roll it, and it just rolls up and it goes in here. And then I'll end up with a bit left over. There'll be a bit too much on there. So I get my scissors, I cut the excess off across flat, I roll that up and that goes in that end. And I just find that it lasts just as long as glue dots do. The benefit is it's easier to roll up. That's why I use it. So that's the difference. Stickiness wise, they're about the same. If you are managing perfectly well with your glue dots, especially if you're multi-placing with glue dots as well, don't change. There's no need for you to change. It isn't any better for me, it's just easier. It's just less faff to use double-sided tape. So that's why I have gone to that. I hope that makes sense. So keep doing what you're doing, Lois. Don't change if you don't need to. I'm loving these comments as I go, just so that I know that I've replied to them. Okay, and then Jeanette again. So this was on yesterday's whip when I showed the Blue Lotus flower. The Blue Lotus flower, I'll read her comment first and then I'll explain. Let me just find my next set of drills. I think I remember saying on the last time that I did this canvas that I was going to switch these pots around to make it easy for me to find the symbols. I didn't. I'm getting used to where they are now, so I just haven't. So let's get this ready. And then I'll read this comment out. Have you got your cup of coffee or cup of tea or whatever it is you're drinking? I have. Must remember to try and drink it while it's hot. So Jeanette said the blue lotus flower is so beautiful. I can see it as a ring tray or to put a few snacks on to enjoy while I diamond paint. The lotus flower, the mould is actually a trinket dish. It is for a trinket dish. I just thought because somebody had said that they would like a tray or a pot or something, I thought it could work. There is absolutely no reason that you can't buy it and use it for whatever you like. It just so happened that I had that resin left over and it had that glitter in it. So I used the extra that I had to make it to see if it would work. And I agree, it's beautiful. And I think it can be so, so pretty. And again, as I've just said, keep your eyes open for my next whip and ramble, because I am currently waiting for one to cure with a beautiful glitter in it. It is so cute. So I will show that one next time. But you can absolutely buy it to put your treats on. I hadn't even thought of that. What a great idea. I don't tend to eat while I'm diamond painting because I am a messy person. I will end up with crumbs everywhere. I do, however, drink my coffee while I'm diamond painting. I haven't yet spilt coffee on one. There's always a first time. You know, sod's law, Murphy's law, whatever you want to call it. If I'm going to do it, it would be now. Let's get those two in. Right, what's the rest of what she says? So she also says, I follow Liz Harrison Scotty Dog Crafts. Absolutely, so do I. Will you please give her a shout out? Just like you, she has so varied and fun videos and she does not have so many subscribers yet. Absolutely, Jeanette. I watched Liz too. I was watching her this morning when I was diamond painting because she does lots of unboxings as well, which I really, really like. So big shout out, guys. If you haven't already followed Liz, please find Liz Harrison Scotty Dog Crafts. Lovely, lovely lady. Go and give her a follow. You know, that's what we're all here for. And actually, I was just watching a video on, hang on, give me a minute for my brain to catch up with my mouth. Because, you know, I'm old, it takes a little while. I was watching Alicia Borealis on one of her videos. I also follow her. So if you haven't already subscribed to her, give her a subscribe as well. Especially because Alicia... I missed a whole row of teas there, look. Why did I do that? Wonders will never cease. Why do I do anything I do? I don't know. Yeah, Alicia is so close to her 1,000 subscribers. If you don't know why 1,000 is important, at 1,000 subscribers, you start to be able to get revenue from your videos. And basically, you can earn if someone watches your videos and stuff. So that's where things start to happen. I'm just going to get these teas quickly. So please do. I can't remember who it was that commented on it. They commented on Alicia's video saying she doesn't understand why some people can get a little bit funny about, you know, following or mentioning or promoting other YouTubers. Absolutely agree. We're a small community, especially the British ones. There aren't that many of us. Absolutely. I will always tell you to like and follow somebody else if it's similar stuff to what I'm doing. You know, why not? There's something for everybody here. Absolutely. And just because you follow me doesn't mean you can't follow somebody else. We all like variety. I follow probably about 15, 16 different YouTubers. So on that note, please do check out Liz Harrison, Scotty Dog Crafts, Alicia Borealis, and Who was the other one? Let me see if I can find out who the other one was, because I was watching it. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, it was Liz. It was Liz Harrison that commented that, actually. So there you go. Other ones that I watch, Diamond Painting Anonymous. Who else is there? Diamond Painting Fanatics, I follow her as well. Dotting with Diamonds. They're just some of the Diamond Painting Gamer. Diamond Painting Claire. Joan Diamond paints as well. Give them all a like. Give them all a follow. You know, why not? Let's support each other. There's more than enough for everyone, isn't there? Whether you like certain companies or not, you know. At the end of the day, you're all here for the same reason that I started doing it. You like watching kitting up videos. You like watching Whipham chats. You like having a bit of company when you're working. And we all offer that. Every single one of them. So please do give them a like and a follow. It would make me happy to know that I've helped. Incidentally, Liz has got more subscribers than I've got. But I'm more than happy to share the love. You know, you can never have too many, right? So, yeah, let's do that. So that, I think, is it for questions for the time being. So, yeah, a quick whip and ramble. But I just wanted to take advantage of the fact that my husband's gone out to pick my child up. I'm going to do these 9s. So let's see if I can get this set. Oh, actually, let's do these bow ties. Where's my bow ties? Bow tie, hang on. Can you see? Bow ties. Get them in out of the way. Other than that, yeah, a little bit of gardening today. Little bit of resin stuff, but only because I had this glitter and I wanted to see how cute it would look. So let's hope they come out. A little note on the cook pots. Please bear in mind that these cook pots are made by hand. Okay, resin is quite difficult to work with sometimes, especially in a mould, because you can't always see the imperfections. So you may see bubbles or little holes. You know the little holes you get in resin drills sometimes? Yeah, you might see little holes or little dips or things like that. Please don't think that these pots are going to come out looking like they've come out of a beautiful machine, because they won't. They are handmade. They are handmade from, you know, resin that I've used for other projects. So they may not be perfect, but they're pretty, they're useful, and they're cheap. That's the main thing. I couldn't live without my little cook pot now. I really couldn't. So as I am doing the resin pours, there will be more and more added to it. So I made another 3 today with this beautiful glitter that I've just got. And I can tell you, I have got tons of glitter. Absolutely tons. Because I'm a nail tech. And it's law, if you're a nail tech, that you've got to have lots of glitter. So I have pretty much a colour for everything. And I have ones, you know, I've got glitters which are maple leaves for autumn. I have glitters which are apples and butterflies and snowflakes and you name it. I've got a glitter for everything. I've got neon glitters. So there is no telling what cook pots may be coming up. Now I have put them up individually. So some will be the diamond shape, some will be square, some will be round. Sometimes you will get 2 in a colour and not the other. And that will purely be because one of those particular pots is not good enough it doesn't work. And usually it's because the lid doesn't screw on. It's quite difficult to do a screw top lid in a resin mould. And you have to demould it and put it together at exactly the right time. It needs to be soft still so that you can get the lid to fit. But if it's too soft, it sticks together and then you can't get them apart. So it's tricky. It's not easy. It's quite tricky. But they are handmade. So I do need to make you aware of that before you buy. Okay? That said, I will, I will be adding, I've also done 2 more of the trinket box lids that may also be useful to some of you as trash drill trays. So I've done 2 more of those as well. 1 square, 1 hexagon, but they won't be ready for a couple of days yet because they need to cure. I will show you them on the next whip, promise. Promise. Okay, let's get this J done. I'm getting all the colours done that I can before I do the Y, because that's a yellow AB. And I always do my ABs last, especially when I've just put new tape in. Why is that, you say? Because you will pull the AB coating off your drills if it is too sticky. I may, in fact, pull out an older pen from my pot and use that rather than using this one, because I did put brand new tape in it. I hope the weather is as nice where you are as it is here. It's been absolutely beautiful today, and I love that because I do love better weather. I think the winter always makes everyone feel so miserable. We're coming up to the weekend. I believe the clocks go forward this weekend, so it will announce the start of the British summertime. Love it, absolutely love it. And of course, like I said, it means I'm going on holiday soon. Cannot wait for that. I'm so looking forward to going to Scotland. I've never been. I really want to go. I'm a huge Outlander fan, so I've got lots of places to visit while I'm there. When we go away, as a side note, complete ramble off, we always buy fridge magnets wherever we go, which is bizarre because we can't actually put fridge magnets on our fridge because it's an integrated fridge, so we tend to put them on the dishwasher, but we always pick up a magnet wherever we go. So I'm sure we'll find some nice magnets. I do have a magnet from Fort William already because my sister-in-law bought it for me, but it'll be nice to add our own. I'm sure I can find one in Inverness. Right, where's these 3s? Now you'll notice, because I'm only doing a small amount of drills, that I've actually not put my stopper into my tray because I'm not really doing a big tray. It's just to get a few. So the only other thing I have done today is I've been out to pick my medication up from the chemist. I have quite a few meds because of my fibro and arthritis. And one of those medications is amitriptyline, which I take to make me sleep. Otherwise I don't have deep sleep. And I was out, so I need to go and pick that up today. So I've been and done that. But other than that, I have been in loungewear all day. I took my daughter to school this morning, but Dad is picking her up, so I've not had to do that, so that's good. Let's get these used, because we've only got a couple of those. Plans for this evening? Not a lot. Cook some dinner, and then I'm going to head off into the front room with my new lap tray. Did I tell you about my new lap tray? Okay, let's do that while I'm finishing this off. So I brought the plastic one, which is absolutely fab. But I didn't intend to get a lap tray. I went to a little shop near my daughter's school, which is called QD, stands for quality discounts. If you're in the UK, you may have one near you. Elsewhere, I'm not sure. I don't think they're an international shop, to be fair. But it's one of them places where you can get a bit of everything. And I went in for something else. That's an F, not a P. Let's get rid of that. Went in for something else. As I'm walking round, I happened to see this beechwood lap tray, which has got a cut-out front on it. So it's curved at the front for £8. So I thought, bargain. So I bought it. Haven't used it yet. I'll show you on the next whip. I'll keep it out and show you on the next whip and ramble. So I plan to get in the front room with that tonight and watch a bit of TV with my husband before I have to get ready to go back to work tomorrow. So nearly at the end, but I want to get this finished now. I think I've got time now before he comes back, so it won't be a massively long whip and ramble. And I'm starting to toy with the idea of getting started on my Heaven and Earth project as well, because I've got a couple of videos I need to do for that. You know, I want to do a video on how I set it up, how I've prepped for it, that sort of thing. And it's sort of playing in my head at the minute about possibly getting that out and getting that started. Now, with the Heaven and Earth project, it will be a long-term ongoing whip. It is quite long. It's not going to be done anytime soon, but I'd quite like to get it started. So I'm thinking that I may start it at the beginning of next month, so the beginning of April. What do you think? It will probably be that I only do a whip on it now and again, because it is, you know, I've got 2 120 bottle cases with all the drills in it. I'm literally just dipping into the pot for these because I only need 2. There we go. Okay, definitely going to change my pen. The fact I was able to pick that up so easily means that it is still very sticky. And then we're going to finish off with these beautiful orange ABs. So yeah, I think, let me put my stopper in just in case. I think April could see the start of my Heaven and Earth project. What do you reckon? You know, even if I only did a whip on it like once a month, twice a month maybe, it's a different way of working, because you're working with pattern keeper, you're working on a blank canvas. It's very confetti, so it will be slow going. And because I am doing it using just my spare diamonds, there will be times where I can't work on it because I've run out of the diamonds I need, because the plan is to do it all from my spares. So there may be gaps between me doing it for that reason. It might be that I need to get more of that particular colour. So very much toying with that idea. There we go. That's that section done. So that is me done for today. Let's see how long. Well, actually, it's 39 minutes long. So for a quick whip and ramble, 39 minutes is a decent amount of time, isn't it? So I want to say thank you very much for joining me on this impromptu whip and ramble. That's 2 sections done today on this whip. So with a bit of luck, last weekend I managed to get 4 sections done over the 2 days. Now I'm probably only going to get 3 because I'm only in for a half day Sunday. But we're nearly at the end. And of course that means that I will then be picking out, you know, the winner of what canvas to work on next. So if you haven't already voted, please go and find that video where I discuss choosing my next canvas and put your vote in. and help pick out what I'm going to work on next. Thank you so much for joining me. As I said before, if you have not already, please do subscribe. I would love to keep those numbers growing, and they are growing very well. So thank you to everyone who's subscribed already. I will be back another time, I'm sure, at which point I will show you my latest resin makes with that glitter. And for now, it is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye bye.